This is the Unit 5 Ties and Dotted Rhythms lesson. First, let's look at what ties and dotted rhythms are. On the left, you see dotted rhythms. If the dot is to the right or left of the note, we'd consider that note dotted. We'll get into that in just a moment. On the right, we have ties. A tie is a curved line connecting two notes across bar lines. Specifically, how ties work is that they connect two notes of the same pitch across bar lines. The notes highlighted would now be held out together as if it was one note being held for two beats. Only in this instance. There are other instances. The most important thing for you to remember is that when two notes are tied together, their durations are combined and added together. Now let's look at dotted rhythms. Dotted rhythms are a little bit more difficult. As far as a dot is concerned, the best way to consider it is that a dot adds half of the corresponding note's value. In this instance, a dotted quarter note would equal a quarter note plus one half of itself. So if we remember back from our note duration lesson, half of a quarter note is just an eighth note. So every time you see a dotted quarter note, you'll think it lasts as long as a quarter note plus an eighth note. Here are all of the most common examples and different translations of the three most common dotted rhythms we'll see: a dotted half note, a dotted quarter, and a dotted eighth. Take a moment and reflect on these. For the Unit 5 quiz, you will need to be able to tell me exactly how I mentioned what a tie does and exactly how to understand dotted rhythms. The third question will be you matching the durations of various tied, dotted, and combinations of tied and dotted rhythms to each other. Make sure that you really understand how these work, and please email me if you have any questions. This can get difficult, but with a little understanding and a little patience, this can become easier with time.